Hello and welcome to Fresh Dialogues. Today we're at 140 New Montgomery in San Francisco. It's the headquarters of Yelp, and we're going to take a look at the 15th floor and see how this beautiful Art Deco building has been brought up to modern use using the most sustainable materials. Let's take a look inside. On the 15th floor of 140 Montgomery, and I'm talking with Sara Andersen. Sara, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
You're an expert in interior design, and will you give us a tour of some of the green and innovative features you have on this floor?
Oh, I'd be happy to. So 140 New Montgomery, the base building was built in 1925 and was recently renovated and brought up to LEED Gold.
Great, let's go and take a look. Can you talk about the key aspects that are particularly green? We talked previously about windows that open, for example.
Yes, and it has operable windows. So although the frames are integral, they're structural into the masonry. The window itself has been replaced with low E glass, so better insulation, so your envelope is tighter. With buildings, you want to make sure that envelope is tight so you're not getting leakage. So, and because of this floor plate is narrow, anywhere you stand on the floor, you're within 25 feet of an operable window, which meets code for ventilation, so you can be in naturally ventilated spaces.
And talk about the mechanical system, the aspects that make it sustainable for water use, for energy use. What is it you've incorporated here that's really cutting edge?
Each floor has its own air handling unit, and that allows each tenant to make a choice about how they want to cool their spaces or ventilate their spaces. So, for example, here we could do a very minimal system by taking advantage of the natural ventilation offered to us by the operable windows, cooling spaces that need cooling, such as conference rooms where you gather and you get the heat gain. That way you don't have to have excess cooling in the open office areas, and you can have a more minimal mechanical system. With low flow plumbing fixtures throughout, which also helps us with our water reduction, water efficiency. And also we're allowed, because there's so many beautiful windows and they're big and get all that daylight in, we can harvest daylight. So a lot of the lighting has daylight sensors on it, so it only goes on when it's required.
And let's talk about the future of green building. This floor has just been opened
in January
of this year.
Yes.
Talk about what is the most cutting edge about it and what you see in the future.
It's about wellness, about also building that really encourages wellness. Bike spa, not just a bike locker room and locker rooms, but a bike spa. You have healthier, happier employees. So there's less sick days. People choose to come into the office and work with their coworkers, so there's more collaboration, which leads right to the bottom line.
So more collaboration and possibly creativity?
Yes, we're currently working on a project for a client that's a new 250,000 square foot office tower. And as opposed to building a rectangle, we split it and shifted it and created an atrium. And so this atrium has bridges that span it, that move throughout the atrium, and stairs that connect it. And that stair is highlighted to really encourage people to use the stair.
Right, to move.
To move. As it makes you get up and move.
Right, get off your bottom.
Yeah, and when you get up, so you change your posture, your circulation gets going, your brain's fresher. And they wanted to encourage the cross-pollination among their groups. And this is being embraced globally. It's being embraced coast to coast here. Perkins+Will is collaborating with the City of New York on active design guidelines for the City of New York. And I think that this is something that we're going to see a lot of. Architecture and interiors has a big impact on our environment, and we need to do it responsibly.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sara.